me doing a video on my opinion about the thing that happened 3 or 4 months ago, possibly 5 months ago, about the whole helmet ordeal between JETEvenying, which I support her no matter what. I love that girl to death. I don't know her personally, and I don't mean that in a weird way either. Like, when it comes to horses, she knows what she's talking about, is what I mean by that. And she's got such a good thought and training method that it's not even funny. And I really like her training method. I mean, I don't mean it in a gay way that I love her to death. I just mean it in, I love her training style. I love her as a friend. I don't mean it in a weird way. I hope that she does not take it that way, if she even sees this video. And I'm not trying to get famous off this video, and I'm not trying to diss anybody on it. If they want to come that video to it, that's totally up to them. But, in my opinion, they were both in the wrong, because they did end up making a video about each other. I mean, yeah, I understand why JETEvenying didn't, because she was trying to, defend herself. I would have done the same thing. Raleigh really had no right to make a video about her. She should have messaged her, and they should have talked it out, but Raleigh wanted to be a kid about it, and all heck broke loose. Which is pretty much why I'm making this video. I do suggest that parents make their kids wear helmets for the sheer fact that I've had a concussion. I know how bad it hurts, and I know how bad it can mess up your memory, because it practically destroyed mine. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. It practically destroyed mine. I used to have a very good, amazing memory. You could tell me one thing one day, and then ask me down the road 2 or 3 years later, and I remember it. Now I can't remember what I did before I was 13 years old. I have a pretty good memory now, but it's not as good as it was. I can't really remember when Bennett was born. I know he was born in November, and his mom was born October 21st, which she's now passed away, or somebody's killed her. But I know how bad it can mess up your memory, and they really do hurt. What a lot of people don't realize is that concussions can actually kill you. I thought a concussion was a laughing matter. I didn't think I'd ever get one. Everybody told me I was going to end up getting a concussion, and I just laughed in their face. Well, I found out very quickly I was not invincible like I thought I was. Nor do I ride like I'm invincible anymore. Especially not after what happened this weekend. I actually had an accident with a helmet on. My helmet literally saved my life. So, I'm currently, as of right now, a firm believer in helmets. Especially for children. I believe under the age of 18, really under the age of 21, because your brain's not fully developed to the age of 21. If not 25, I suggest people to wear a helmet, but I'm not going to sit there and say that you're bad for not wearing a helmet. It's completely up your decision, you and your spouse's decision, and you, your spouse, and your child's decision. It's none of mine. I'm not going to say that you have to wear a helmet. To be honest, I think there should be a law that makes children have to wear helmets, but it's also not going to happen because some people can't afford to pay $60, $70 for a helmet for their child to wear. I mean, I understand that. It wasn't that we couldn't afford a helmet. I just thought I was invincible. I was never going to get hurt. I was offered multiple times to be able to wear a helmet, and I just said no. I don't want to wear a helmet because I'm not going to get hurt. Well, that's not reality. Reality hit me in the face. Literally. You can get hurt, you will get hurt. It's just a matter of time. The horse I was riding actually did not mean to hurt me. He now refuses to run with people on his back. Run the barrel pattern, anything, because of what happened. I still have flashbacks when I ride him. I can't help that. I've came a long way from my fear of riding him because of those flashbacks, but I cannot make myself get rid of him, because I do love him, and he loves me. He also has a lot of medical issues with his legs and stuff, where he has arthritis, bad genetics, etc., which is probably one of the reasons why he was gelded. He was actually kicked at a young age in the leg, and it messed his leg up, and now he has arthritis in it, and he gets stocked up sometimes, which, if I just work him for a couple days, he's fine. It goes away. But it's not up to me to say, oh, you have to wear a helmet. I mean, yeah, I think there should be rules and regulations against it, to where you have to do it. Even at the NFR, if you're under the age 18, you have to wear a helmet when you're racing, because so many kids have gotten injured and killed in the past that they've put it in the rules to where you have to wear a helmet. We call it around here Indian style, which basically it's bareback riding. A lot of places won't let you bareback ride because there have been so many injuries that are fatal, or people haven't been able to ride again because they've gotten injured on a horse riding bareback. But the thing about it is, 9 times out of 10, it's not even the horse's fault. It's the person riding the horse's fault. And a lot of people will blame the horse and not even be their fault. Like, I know with my accident this past weekend and the one when I was 13, that was both my fault. The one that happened this past weekend, was my fault because I didn't have a girth that actually fit that horse. So my cinch came undone, and I could have, yes, she kicked up, she bucked, but she was kicking at her mother to make it safer for me, so that we didn't collide. Had we collided, it could have killed me and her both. And she actually came over there to check on me and make sure I was okay. My helmet hit the ground and flew off my head. I hit so hard. I mean, yes, personally, I do suggest wearing a helmet. I mean, yes, they are uncomfortable. I hate wearing a helmet. I hate it. I despise it with a passion. But I do it because I know it's going to protect my head. And I did not realize how much of a blow those things could take. I used to be one of the people that made fun of people for wearing a helmet. And now I see how much impact it can be. And I choose to wear one. But I'm not sharing my story to guilt somebody into doing it. I'm sharing my story to teach y'all what it can help. I mean, it's not going to keep a horse from hitting you in the face, which can also cause a concussion. Or you can hit your nose right there and push it up, and you can lose all your memories and all your personality and stuff. There's a lot of factors that can happen when owning a horse and riding a horse. To be honest, every time you get on a horse, you're risking your life in some way. Because either you're going to mess up, 9 times out of 10, you're going to mess up, and there's that 1% chance that Well, no. 75% of the mistakes and injuries that happen are because of rider error. 25% of the mistakes are from horse error. So you're more likely to make a mistake than your horse is. Your horse is trying to protect you, and that's why I would refer to raise a horse from 2 years old and up, or have a horse from... I won't have any more horses that I have not raised for at least 2 years and up. But I refer from a newborn or a weanling up, because they're more likely to imprint on me than they are to have imprinted on somebody else. If that makes any sense. Because I like the way that those horses act. If you just go out and buy a horse from somebody, that horse don't really care about you. Like a horse that you raised has. There's that bond there that you can't have with any other horse. And it's amazing, and that's what I love about it. Because Dixie, I've raised her from all her life. I've had her from all her life. Even when she was still in the wound, I had her. We already had a name picked out for her. If she was a boy, we were going to name her Rebel. If she was a girl, we were going to name her Dixie. And all that. We already had names picked out for her. Her nickname was Little Reb. Because she was kicking up a storm and had clever manner than tarnation. And it wasn't even funny. But I'm not trying to rant about this. I'm just trying to explain how I think they were in the wrong. And by making a video about each other, that was pretty stupid, in my opinion. But I do understand why each of them done it. They felt threatened by the other one, and I completely understand that. But I do have to agree with JETEvenying. Raleigh should have messaged her and said, hey, look, I feel threatened, blah, blah, blah. But she didn't do it. She took the proudest way out and made a video about it, and JETEvenying made a video about that. I can't say I blame her. I would have done the same thing. That's just me. But hope you guys have a great day. Bye.